Hey coaches, thank you for making me a part of this team. I very appreciate it. Thank you for pushing us all this time for our time. I'm just very thankful that I used to be at square 1 and then I went up to square 50 and you guys trained me up to this day to play football. I really appreciate it, coaches. Thank you very much. And I think that's it.
When I feel that chill, smell that fresh cut grass, I'm back in my helmet, cleats, and shoulder pads. Standing in the huddle, listening to the call. Fans going crazy for the boys of fall. They didn't let just anybody in that club. It took every ounce of heart and sweat and blood to get to wear those game day jerseys down the hall. The kings of the school, man, where the boys are fall. Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's fighting back them butterflies. It's calling in the air, all right, yes sir, we want the ball. And it's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got us all. The boys are fall.
My favorite positions are running back and linebacker.
My favorite position to play is DN.
In little towns like mine, that's all they got. Newspaper clippings fill the coffee shops. The old men will always think they know it all. Young girls will dream about the boys of fall. Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's fighting back them butterflies. It's calling in the air, all right, yes sir, the ball. And it's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got us all. The boys are fall.
My favorite memory about football this season was my interception, and that was really cool.
Well, it's turn and face the stars and stripes. It's fighting back them butterflies. It's calling in the air, all right, yes sir, we want the ball. It's knocking heads and talking trash. It's slinging mud and dirt and grass. It's I got your number, I got your back. When your back's against the wall, you mess with one man, you got us all. The boys are fall.
My favorite memory of this season was when I threw the ball back to Carter and he ran for a touchdown as I got tackled.
Where the boys are fall.
My favorite part of the season was when I got the tackle at McMinnville.
My favorite position is defensive tackle and anything on the defensive line.
My favorite memory about this season was the trick plays that we ran. And my least favorite memory of this season is all the injuries we had.
I like this team because I have great coaches and great teammates. And my favorite memory is just playing in games. And I just really love the coaches. They're really nice.
My favorite spot in football is the end. I love my coaches so much. Football is so fun. And my favorite memory
is when I wasn't going to get a tackle, and so number 45, aka Osmore, pushed me in the back to tackle him.
My favorite position is right tackle.
This season, I learned how to support my team and never give up.
So this was probably one of my favorite years that I've played because in our first game, I got to be the kicker and I scored 3 field goals, and then on the 4th one, I nailed someone in the head, and I filled in both my positions that I wanted to be, kicker and middle linebacker.
I like football because I like defense tackling and catching the ball and running the ball.
My favorite part of memory of the season was basically doing duck, duck, goose, and bull in the ring. Yeah.
My favorite thing doing this year was making new friends and beating people in games.
My favorite part of the season was probably me getting my sack against McMinnville and at middle linebacker, and I thought that was my favorite part of the season.
My favorite part of the season was getting to play a different sport that's not basketball for once.
My favorite position was probably running back, and my greatest memory was my first touchdown when I came to the sidelines, and I just felt great.
My favorite memory of the season was when I threw my big 30-yard touchdown pass to Lucas.
Thanks to all my coaches for coaching me for my first season, and I really appreciate it.
My favorite position is running back.
Let it go. Let it roll right off your shoulder, don't you know? The hardest part is over. Let it in. Let your clarity define you in the end. We will only just remember how it feels. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain.
My favorite part about this year was playing against Wesleyan and also doing duck, duck, goose.
Let it slide. Let your troubles fall behind you. Let it shine till you feel it all around you. And I don't mind if it's me you need to turn to. We'll get by. It's the heart that really matters in the end. Our lives are made in these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours still remain. All of my regret will wash away somehow, but I cannot forget the way I feel right now. In these small hours, these little wonders, these twists and turns of fate, yeah, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, yeah, but these small hours still remain. Oh, they still remain. These little wonders, oh, these twists and turns of fate. Time falls away, but these small hours, these little wonders still remain.
My favorite position is corner, and my favorite memory is when I was playing corner in practice and the ball bounced off my head and I almost got an interception.
Really liked the time even though this is my first year. I've had a good time, and I've loved all the teammates and coaches.